¿Qué pasa, mi gente? Welcome to another video. So my name is Pedro Millán. If you've never seen any of my videos, I literally own two social media marketing agencies that make multiple six figures every single year and have more than 50 million views to my name and more than 100 appointments booked for my clients and a Grammy to my name. And I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just want you to make better content so that way you can make money online. But one thing that I really want to talk about today is why you should hire a SMMA going into 2026. And this video is essentially for every single business owner that's going to be watching this. I literally have helped more than 23 businesses around the United States, being in New York, California, Texas, Florida, literally you name it, North Carolina, and I've literally helped them all develop businesses online where they can actually sell whatever it is that their service is or their products in which they can actually return a profit. So the first reason that I want you to let you know that you should hire a social media marketing agency is for your time, right? It's like you literally don't have enough time in order to run your business and do social media at the same time. Because to be honest with you, it is literally a full-time job. I literally tell all of my business owners that it's a full-time job. Why are you still posting your own videos? Like, why are you still making social media happen on your end? It's like, that should be somebody that is really good at it, do that for you already, right? So you don't want to be literally stuck on your phone 24/7. I'm pretty sure you started a business because you wanted to get more time back with your family overall, right? And if that's the case, then why the heck would you literally, why wouldn't you just give all that work to a social media marketing agency overall? They'll literally take that away from you. On top of that, they'll be able to generate content that's relevant within your niche, and on top of that, develop a personal brand for you, so that way you literally have that on autopilot, so your personal brand starts making you dollar signs rather than you having to do everything yourself. I mean, there is a good thing about helping yourself create your own personal brand and whatnot, but most business owners that I know don't have the time to do that, whether it be their families or their business or their husbands, their wives, their children, their friends, you know, like their responsibilities outside of their business and whatnot. It's just like a lot of stuff to like pile on top of a human, and if you literally just delegate one of those things, like shout out to Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell, you can literally just delegate that to somebody else and they can take care of it for you while you just run your business and focus on making money. Now, I'll be honest, the price for a social media marketing agency this year, or at least going into 2026, honestly is roughly anywhere from like $2,000 to $4,000 a month. Yes, it's a little expensive. However, you also have to take in consideration if you're paying somebody $500 a month in order to run your personal brand for you, you're going to get exactly what you pay for. So you might as well start budgeting for like $2,000 to $4,000 on average. So you might get some people literally at $1,500. I remember when I was doing my services at $1,500 when I was doing a short form organic content agency. But now I run a community and a content coaching program for a social media marketing agency. Develop your own. If you're interested in that, literally click the first link below. We literally show you how to make a six-figure business in 90 days and would love for you to see that. Anyway, but that's besides the point. The second point why you should hire a social media marketing agency is because you don't have to build your personal brand. And I kind of alluded to it in the first point. With you not having to build your personal brand, you don't get an obsession over the stuff that you're literally trying to create for yourself. Let me give you an example. When I was developing my personal brand on YouTube and on top of Instagram and TikTok and this, that, and whatever, I felt super overwhelmed by how much I had to do that I literally had my personal brand go in different directions. I didn't know what I wanted to talk to. I didn't know who I wanted to talk to. I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. And then it just ended in the sense of like, okay, I can't do music anymore because that's what I did before. I can't do music anymore because of the fact that literally it takes up not only a lot of time, only people want to look at your stuff if it's original, and third, most of these platforms are going to hit you with a content ID or a copyright sort of situation, and then you can't monetize any of your videos, which sucks. So you're like, dang, dude, like, then what am I going to do? So I wish I had somebody on my side to be like, all right, cool, you just wasted like 6 months. Let me let you know what you could transition into, so that way you have a bit more clarity. It was mainly the clarity more so than anything else, right? Especially as far as for my personal brand. Before, my personal brand was more so just like trying to get known as an artist, as an independent artist, this, that, and whatever, and that's how I built this channel originally. But from there, I wish somebody would have stepped in earlier on for me making the realization for myself, so that way I could have made a pivot point much earlier and wasted less time not posting on these platforms when I should have this whole freaking time. That's why I literally, in the past month, I posted 1 or 2 videos every single day. But if I had somebody in the background, like an SMMA owner, like a coach, like what I was doing for 23 different businesses around the United States, then I literally would have been in a better position, probably had a bigger following, and making a lot more opportunities happen for myself rather than right now as a business owner. Granted, my business is going great. Love the money, love the experiences, love the opportunities. However, I'm just saying, what was the opportunity cost, right? So you're essentially not only paying for the personal brand, but also paying for the clarity that it provides to your personal brand because somebody's dedicated towards that thing. I had to learn myself, and that took me a lot of time. It took me like literally 2 or 3 years in order to figure that out. Now I want to be the person that helps other people, mainly business owners, but also content creators, create videos that generate an income online, whatever that be, whether it be with a course, whether it be with YouTube videos, whether that be with content monetization, it doesn't matter. I want to be that person that helps people make money just by creating, if that makes sense. Anyway, number 3, the main thing that really bothers me about a lot of business owners is that the fact that they always complain about price. And obviously that's up to you as far as like, if you're a good salesperson, can you sell yourself? If you're an SMMA owner, this, that, and the third. However, most business owners, and if you're a business owner watching this, you understand that you can't really be purchasing every single thing on the planet, being like a course or a mentorship or a mastermind or this, that, and the third. The main thing that I want to make apparent is that we tend to focus on how to make our lives easier rather than just taking the harder route forward in order to make our lives easier long term. What does that mean? So, for example, if you pay $24,000, which is literally $2,000 a month for a whole year, you will literally be taking money out of your own pocket. I'm not going to be like lying to you, but I'm just be honest with you. But like, because you're taking those $24,000 out of your pocket, you also have to take into consideration that you're paying for this right now, this service, this platform, this coaching, in order to make a certain situation that usually happens in your business, being not making videos, saving time, etc., 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 making money online, that you're essentially giving up your money for your effort and your time that somebody else could be doing on your behalf, right? And that's the delegation part. But what I'm trying to get at here is that you have to really understand that a lot of the stuff that you do on a consistent basis as a business owner should be focused on sales and marketing. And if your marketing distribution channel is like warm outreach or like cold outreach and whatnot, or paid ads, let's say, for example, and it's not social media and you want to add it to your business, yes, it's going to be tough because you literally have to pay $24,000, upwards to $36,000 or even $48,000 a year. However, what is it going to cost you to be doing all that stuff, eventually get burnt out, and then not do it anymore? I don't know what it could cost. For me, it literally costs my livelihood because I literally do it every day. But what is it going to cost for you? These are the questions that you have to ask. This is like, shout out to the E-Myth. It's like literally if you're basically in every single seat in your business, then you're never going to grow. You're always going to have a scaling problem, right? And more so than anything else, somebody who owns an SMMA is going to understand the utility of social media, obviously because they want to sell you, no problem. But on top of the fact, they'll see the utilization of SMMA overall, and they'll guide you through the methods in which that you could actually make it advantageous for you and your business and your life overall. So then why not just go through a bit of strife in the beginning by giving up the money that you really don't want to, and then literally take ownership of the stuff that you're going to be doing with this person, and then learning from their experiences, learning from their coaching, learning from the way that they do content, and create something amazing for the both of you. Whereas they get paid and you get a personal brand that pays you back. It's very simple. So those are the top 3 reasons why people should take into consideration of getting an SMMA. If you enjoyed the video, I really appreciate you watching up until this point. Make sure to like and subscribe because I put videos out like this every single day and you don't want to miss them. Literally about content and using content to make money online. On top of that, if you're a person that makes videos or somebody that loves the social media marketing agency model and you want to make your own and literally to make it into a six-figure business in literally less than 3 months, then literally click the first link in the description so we can basically talk to you there. Otherwise, don't stop watching, okay? We literally got a YouTube recommended video around here in the screen. You can click there and watch one of my other videos that YouTube recommended. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Peace.